Welcome to On the Fence, the show that's about helping you decide whether or not to spend your hard-earned money on the biggest and possibly best releases. Nick,
Hans.
do you like zombies?
They're alright.
Do you like bikes?
They're alright.
How about zombies on bikes?
No, that's something I can get behind.
Well, tough shit, because that's not in this game. But what we do have is zombies on bikes, because this is Days Gone.
Days gone since this game came out because Hans couldn't be bothered to play it. Snap!
Okay, that's not necessarily true. So this is a little bit, that's not where I meant to go. Where the fuck's the map? There. So this is a little bit, later than usual because we were in London, and
Hans doesn't like the game.
that also. But it's fine because we're doing it now. So, Nick, I'm on a bike.
Yes.
You like
Hans, what is Days Gone?
Days Gone is an open world zombie game where you play as Deacon St. John, which is literally the stupidest fucking name for a protagonist I have seen in a video game. Do you know why it's called the Dick? It's because he's a part of a biker gang, hence the bike.
You don't have to be in a biker gang to ride a bike.
Yeah, but it explains his Hell's Angels-esque jacket. So we're doing a couple of missions here. So the one I'm doing currently, we'll go do a couple of missions during this. Firstly, Detective Vision. Because everything... yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Why does he have Detective Vision?
Because he's a bounty hunter, Nick. Alright, that's why he's got Detective Vision.
That's...
Well, is that a bit dumb, Nick? Do you not like the game, Nick? Fuck that thing. Right. Well, we're currently looking for a bounty, okay?
Like...
I missed that.
Batman, that makes sense.
He's a detective.
Shadows of Mordor, that makes sense. He's got like this spirit in him. You're literally just a dude.
You're a bounty hunter, Nick.
There he is.
There he is! So, this is pretty early on in the game.
I feel like this is the exact same.
Hey, he ran over my bike!
Get fucked.
Dick. Alright, come on, I gotta catch him now. Fucking hitting my bike, what a bitch. So yes, we're doing... I know the target's escaping, what do you expect? So, we're going to do a couple of missions in this. So the first one here is kind of more human orientated, and then the later one is going to be more zombie orientated, so you can kind of see the...
Please, Hans, I believe they're called Zeds.
They're not, they're called freakers.
Oh, sorry, yeah, that's right. I was looking at World War Z.
Isn't this an exciting bike race?
This is very bad,
right?
Like what? Why does this look so bad?
How exciting is
What
this?
is it about this that looks so bad?
It's exciting. What do you mean? Look, oh, yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. Do you know why it's? Oh, there's a zombie. Hi, Nick. I'll tell you why. It's because it looks like it's on fucking rails. How, like?
It looks really slow.
It is slow. It's disgustingly slow. This is supposed to be a big, exciting bike chase.
But like, it's because like.
Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, Jesus!
Jesus!
I only nudged him.
You got him.
So let's start off by saying this. Even though this game is centered quite much so around the bike is slow. The chases are boring. So this is the second chase I've really done in the game, and the first one's the exact same. It's boring. Like Grand Theft Auto 5 there's a sense of if you fuck up, it's your own fault, you know? And so... I'm fine.
That's what you are. You little bitch.
Apparently I'm a little bitch, Nick. So I completed that job, and I got trust with Copeland's camp. And then I also progressed the further storyline. And I unlocked gear because I got trust with the camp. So Copeland's camp and other camps are kind of what you think. They are, can I salvage this for parts? No. So they are your hubs and where you can go trade and do all that sort of thing. That's the place I came out of earlier. As you increase the trust, more and more items become unlockable at the camp. So literally, if you're on 0 trust, you can't do anything. You can sell stuff, but you can't actually buy stuff. And then, yeah, as you can see as well, just before I drive off here, that is the gas on my bike. And then there's another one. Yeah, down there is the health of my bike, okay? So that leads me to another point. So there's a button prompt there, and there's a button prompt there. It took me a while to really kind of start to see those. The way they're kind of projected onto surfaces is kind of cool. But like I died in my first quick event because I didn't know what to do, and then turned out, oh, there's button prompts there. Cool. Right, so we're gonna go now. I'm gonna go this way. So while I am here, I'll show you this. So I have this is the skill tree I'm going to show you next. So as you can see at the top right hand corner. Oh, by the way, you navigate the menu with the touchpad.
I think that's kind of cool.
It's definitely a way to do it. So there's 3 skill trees. You have melee, you have ranged, and you have survival. So it's kind of what you expect. You know, you can repair your melee weapons. So all your melee weapons have health, as you would expect. Kill people if you escape a grapple. On the range side, you can follow up a melee attack with a ranged attack for superior damage and other stuff like that. And then, yeah, it's skill tree, general skill tree stuff. So I'm going to buy Dissing, because you will get grabbed a lot in this game. And then I will also do this one, because your weapons do not have a lot of health. And then, yeah. I unlocked skill 2, Nick, on my... Let's see the skills in tier 2. Busted Lip. So I get... That's actually not a bad one. More stamina every time I get a kill. Increased damage for both crafting and farming. That's actually a really good one. And then talk shit, get...
Yeah!
Perform longer combos of melee. So those are actually really good. So the skill tree is not bad, and they actually do... There's a good sense of
That's a rock hard.
Oh. Rock on. Rock on, Nick. So, let me get you to storylines. So, this is another issue I have with the game, Nick.
Yep.
There is no one real overarching story that I have come upon yet. They are all kind of different narrative threads that you progress by doing different things. So, at the very start of the game, you chase Leon. That's the opening kind of mission. Because he is a drug dealer or some shit. It wasn't particularly clear. Anyway, here you can see I'm 50% done with it, and I still have these 2 missions to do. So Alvarez was one of my buddies, my partners. He chased after him, and he beat the fuck out of her. She's dead now. Whilst doing this as well, I also... Where'd he go? Is that one? This one? That one. So while doing this, my brother, my bruh, Boozer. What? Got injured, and so it's another thing. I'm trying to keep him alive as well. So all these things are like, the fact there's no one central purpose is kind of disappointing, to be honest, and it kind of does feel quite scattered. But not only that, these things crawl up at such a slow rate that you kind of don't care. Like, okay, so I kind of care about keeping Boozer alive because he's my bro. But, yeah. It's not great. Anyway, let's continue on. You still care about menus, Nick. Let's go to Let's go looking for zombies, okay?
Okay. Can't wait.
Like, this looks like it's moving faster than the chasing, doesn't it?
I mean, you're going downhill.
So another cool thing, actually, is with your petrol. So obviously, resources are scarce. So you can actually do, like, throttle control and stuff. So while you're going downhill, if you just kind of coast, it'll reserve petrol. What you actually do think is really, really
I also
cool.
think it's a noise thing, judging by that meter.
Yeah, so obviously,
make as much noise.
because there is zombies, and obviously one of the big sell points of this was the massive hordes of zombies. It does, for the most point, want you to take more stealthy approaches. So at the place where I'm going now, we're actually going to a nest. I actually might be going a bad way here, but we'll see in a minute. So we're going to a nest or an infected area. In this infected area, the first time I did it, there wasn't any zombies bar the ones that I burn out of their nests. But we'll see what it's like this time, because it could be shit. Do you have any questions? Oh, there we go. So that's me in the infestation area now. Oh dear, that is gross. So this is the infestation area. So these are pretty much a nest is kind of just a thing. A spawn point for enemies, and then you burn the nest out, have to survive a wave that comes out, and as you kind of clear it, then you open up fastway travel points. So the one thing I don't like, but then it still, I suppose it does tie in normally, is when you fast travel, it still uses gas. To me, then, I don't see the point in doing it.
I mean, that seems fair to me.
I suppose, but
Because if there was no actual penalty to fast traveling, then you would just always fast travel.
yeah. So let's see what we can do here. So this was originally, the first time I did this, I got a quest, but I'm actually here organically now. So I wonder if it's going to change stuff about. No. Okay, we're good. Right.
I feel like my mic stand keeps slipping down.
I'm tightening more.
Not strong enough.
So, Nick, are you ready to fight some freakers?
Always.
Alright, so. Here's one thing that I don't like as well. He talks to himself a lot. Alright, I need to get some more of this stuff, because last time I ran out of Molotov cocktails. So crafting is another big part of this game. So, as you can see, I'm picking up beer bottles and stuff. If I open up my crafting... Open up my crafting...
No.
Open up my crafting.
No.
Fuck, there it is. Open up my crafting, so you can craft on the fly pretty quickly here. So literally, this opens up and you just hit R1, and if you have the materials, it'll craft it. And it also works as your weapon wheel. So diags are your craft, and then
That's a boot knife.
yeah. So that's your basic melee weapon, and then you can pick up other melee weapons as you go. Ah shit, I have nothing but my boot knife. This could actually go very poorly, but hey ho.
You got 2 guns in your back.
I don't have any ammo for my crossbow.
There's gotta be a nest in this.
It's fine, it's fine. I cleared the first one with just my boot knife, so
Let's just keep right on sleeping.
it's gonna only go well. Alright, so that's a nest. It is a mixture of dead bodies, shit, and twigs. If I throw this in, zombies will come out.
I don't believe you. Did you miss?
I don't think so.
Still on the map.
I actually fucking missed that. Jesus. There we go, I think. There we go. He seems really nonplussed by that fire. Yeah! So, this combat is, oh, that is so much more than last time. Holy shit. This combat is very much designed for, like, I did not want to go in there.
Oh.
I did not want to go in there. Like, I don't know what to say about this combat.
Looks bad, Hans.
It does look bad, doesn't it? It looks like, so I said this to you before, this looks like it should be, oh, my stamina's depleted, that's not good. Oh, I can't dodge anymore. Nick, this has gone poorly already. This combat looks like it was designed for massive groups of enemies, yeah? So why is your starting weapon. It looks like it should be in Dead Rising. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because that is, you're in there fighting massive, big things of enemies. But the thing with Dead Rising is, you could take a good couple of hits. But you see this, like, I've been hit, what, 3 times? And I had to use 2 healing items already. Oh, you're still alive. Hi, you good?
Ah!
Oh.
Okay.
So that's kind of a that's a weird thing to me. You know,
Yeah.
the fact that I have to. I've already got enough scrap. Yeah, to me, like, it seems like really there's contrasting things to what it wants you to do. Like, hand-to-hand combat is doable, but it seems more designed for big waves. But realistically, that was the biggest wave I've seen outside of the zombie hordes. But you never want to fight that because you'll automatically die. So let's go. So pretty much is what I'll do in this area is I have to continue to take out different waves of enemies or different nests. There was another one around over here. Yeah, this one. And if I remember, instead of using a cocktail, there should be a barrel on this side. So if I blew that up instead, I'll set that on fire.
God, you like that? Huh? Come on, you sons of bitches, come on.
Sick.
He seems like weirdly into this.
Oh, Jesus, where'd you come from? So, yeah, that's kind of one of the things you see early on is the first nest you encounter, he is like up for killing them. Like, he is proper, like, I want to do this. So, if you've been watching, if you've seen the trailers and stuff for this, one of the things that they show is him, the fact that his wife is dead. You meet her very early on. You don't find out how she died, although when you first see her, she was stabbed, so you can only just assume it was due to the stabbing. But yeah, so you can only maybe assume that he's been fucked up slightly by the death of his wife. But it's really kind of like,
What the hell are you doing in here?
I would not exactly call it a story arc or a character arc because there doesn't really seem to be a big payoff yet.
I mean, you're not that far into the game.
But not only that though, why is he taking it out on the zombies? Because the zombies didn't kill his wife. She was stabbed.
Maybe
So
she was stabbed by a zombie.
I don't think that's how it works.
Getting kind of cold out here. Thought I'd help you out.
There's a zombie near me. There we go. Where are you? Where did it go, Nick? Nick? What the? Aha! Oh, you sneaky wee bastard! You thought you got me, and you nearly did. To be fair, I'm not going into that. That's fire. Yo.
Hey there.
Any more
Calling to check up on you.
questions? So there you go. It's a melee weapon. As you saw, it had health.
Hang in there, buddy.
Any,
Boot pipe.
any questions you got, Nick? Because I feel like I'm just talking and you're just
I
not.
feel like that. I'm baffled by this game.
Just work on getting better. You on the bike, and we gotta stock up.
Like, I just don't get how no one stopped and was like, what do we do? Oh, why the fuck is my eye so sore?
Dude, this happens to you every time we play in my room.
I know, it's your fucking room.
No, it's not.
Come on.
Oh, he's pissed. And you know what? Here's another thing as well. If I understand you wouldn't do it if, yeah, I understand you wouldn't do it if because it's a group thing. But okay, firstly, the dodge is ridiculous. There's no in between. Do you know, like it is massive roll. Like you would think there'd be a sidestep thing. What was I gonna say? There's no lock on. You know, if you're taking on a massive group of enemies, you kind of want you know, to be able to look at where you're attacking. I will say though that the weight behind the blows, you do feel it, and it is
I feel like the lack of lock-on though is kind of probably contributed to the fact that it is more meant for you just kind of be swinging wildly into groups of enemies rather than focusing on one or two of them.
Ah, well, that's true. You came out of there like a bat out of hell, dude. Die! Die! Yeah, you die. You bitch. So, here's the problem. I have no more cocktails left.
Pipe bomb!
No, it's going to... Because last time I did this, I threw the pipe bomb and it rolled down the stairs and killed me.
God damn it, that's...
But there are... I'll show you more crafting stuff, actually, as I go out here. So, let's go get more crafting resources. Unless I picked up enough. Oh, that's alright, I picked up enough. Let's go. Boom. Boom. So that's pretty much how you craft. And then there's your medical one as well. So bandages is how you heal, which is what I've been blowing through. Boom. So let's go take out this last nest. Suppose I can actually use my other weapon while I'm here. Spiked bat. When I pick that up. Did you see me pick that up?
It was in your boot.
They really come out like.
Yeah.
Why is that not? Equip. No, I don't craft. Oh, I can craft it. Okay. Ah!
You didn't see that coming.
So that's because I cleared out the nests, kind of. Although I'm still currently taking out enemies. I will say though, one of the good things about breakable weapons is that once it breaks, you pretty much get an instant kill with the jagged end. So
Is that the last of them?
that's the last of them.
Finally.
See, he talks to himself a lot. It's fucking weird.
I mean, I get, like, it would be weird if he was just completely silent.
Yeah, but I get like all kind of video game characters kind of talk to themselves a certain amount, but this guy does it an unnatural amount. Yeah, like Nathan Drake does it when he's climbing stuff, but then you can also go like, oh, that's because he's worried about falling off and dying. Top her up. Obviously, need to say you can use these to throw at enemies and such. Oh, no. Top it up. Fuck it, shit. Right, let's go back. Yeah. So we'll kind of cut away here now, and then I will give my my what, Nick? My opinions. That's what I'll give my opinions on this. Just perfect 10 game, future game of the year game.
Hans!
Yes, Nick.
If I was on the fence about Days Gone...
See how it says 730 days.
I see that, dog. But they won't see that because this isn't going to be here.
Fuck them.
Did you forget about that?
No, I know. Just fuck them.
What would you say to me?
This game doesn't really know what it wants to be. Literally, to every extent, it's all over the place. The story is literally all over the place. The design choices are all over the place. So, clearly the combat wants you to be... big group of enemies, fight them with big swinging motions and big dodging animations, but yet they still introduce stealth mechanics as well. Plus, you never really fight that many enemies all in one go. For example, the big creepy hordes that they've been showing lots of haven't really happened yet, bar once, but it was in a cutscene. The human enemies just kind of play like a third-person shooter to an extent, and that's grand. I wasn't expecting much. In terms of with the fact that they want to center a lot of the game around the bike, is cool. But again, it's completely scattered design choices because it moves at like 10 miles an hour, and the big action sequences feel flat. So, yeah, if you're really into zombie games, I could maybe recommend it to you. Otherwise, I just can't recommend this game.
Sweet.
So that is Days Gone, currently available on PS4, and I believe that is it. It is a PS4 exclusive. Way to go, Sony. Ranging from I want it's probably 50 quid. 50 quid, and I think there's actually an edition where you can get his jacket.
Sweet.
How cool would it be if there was an edition where he just got a bike with it? Thank you very much for joining me, Nick.
I hate you, Hans.
Yeah.
I can't believe you made me suffer through this game.
It's just bad. It's not bad, it's just boring.
More like days. Get out of here, cause you're so boring.
More like
Please cut that.